The wind whipped strands of my hair across my face, stinging my eyes as I crested the final dune and beheld the lost city of Petra, the Rose City carved into the very heart of a mountain. It was one of the 7 wonders of the world, or at least it was supposed to be. Since my arrival in this godforsaken desert 2 weeks prior, all I had found were crumbling ruins and a sandstorm. But today the skies were clear, and the sun shone down on the treasury, the most magnificent monument to man's hubris and greed ever made. I approached cautiously, half expecting a band of Bedouin tribesmen to leap out from behind a column and demand tribute. But the city was empty, eerily silent, and I had it to myself. Only the wind answered my call as I explored the city, whispering through the gaps in the buildings, and whistling a haunting tune through the mouths of the silent statues lining the sick. At last, my boots crunching on ages, I stood before the treasury, the facade carved with intricate designs depicting the birth of the winged goddess Alnitak, her arms outstretched in eternal flight. It was a sight both breathtaking and beautiful, though whether it was the dawn light glinting off the treasury or something more, I couldn't tell. Then the mountain rumbled, and my blood ran cold. The growl echoed through the canyon, vibrating deep within my bones. The treasury shuddered, and a cracked spider webbed across its surface, slowly widening until, with a deafening roar, it split in two. A warm orange glow spilled from the wound in the mountainside, accompanied by the sound of rushing water. I stumbled back as the earth cracked and heaved, revealing not treasure, but a staircase spiraling down into the heart of the earth. Had the mountain always been hollow? What lay beneath Petra? Was this some trick of the elements, or the doing of genies trapped within the stone? My gaze fell upon the statue of Alnitak, its wings now askew, and I realized that what I had thought were decorative feathers were actually gears intricately connected to the mechanism, controlled the gears in the mountain's mouth. And then I saw it. The eyes of the winged goddess, usually blank and lifeless, now glowed with power. Her lips parted, and she whispered, "Beware the slumbering evil, for when the earth cracks open wide, the darkness stirs from its sleep." From somewhere deep within the mountain, a new noise joined the chorus. It sounded like a whisper, yet it echoed across the canyon as if sent from the mountain itself. "Who disturbs our slumber?" As if commanded, a torrent of water erupted from the mountain's core and crashed onto the stairs, washing away the glowing gears and sending the stone scree at my feet. I jumped aside as a deluge of rock rained down around me, and instinctively reached for the amulet at my neck, a simple pendant depicting the constellation of Orion, the hunter, a gift from my father before he disappeared on his last expedition. When I turned 18, I inherited his thirst for adventure, but unlike him, I sought fortune in knowledge, artifacts, and first-hand experience of the world rather than gold. That's why I came to Petra, hoping to uncover whatever secrets remained within its ancient walls. But now water poured over the stairs, threatening to sweep them away entirely. As quickly as it began, the flow slowed to a trickle, and the waterfall collapsed into a pool at the bottom, revealing the stairs once more. Then silence. The winged goddess did not stir, and the mountain held its breath. Was that all it was? A trick of nature? Perhaps. Yet something in those words, "Who disturbs our slumber?" echoed in my mind. Had someone else come before me? Did someone else seek to awaken whatever evil lay dormant within the mountain? Or was I being tested? As the silence stretched, my apprehension grew. What if the prophecy spoke not only of evil stirring, but also of the prophecy foretold by Alnitak herself? A descendant of Hagar, one marked by Orion, would come to save or damn the lost city. A chill swept over me. I wasn't here to fight any slumbering evil. I simply wished to understand it. Suddenly, a low growl resonated from the mountain, like the rumbling of distant thunder. The ground trembled beneath my feet, and I could have sworn the treasury shifted slightly. Taking a deep breath, I descended the stairs into the unknown, each step echoing in the oppressive silence. Finally, the stairs ended at a doorway carved in the bedrock. The entrance gaped open, revealing the cavern illuminated by an otherworldly glow. In the center stood a pedestal bearing an ornately carved box. As I stepped closer, the box creaked open, revealing a swirling vortex of mist and starlight. Cautiously, I reached inside and withdrew a silver amulet, bearing the same design as my own. As my fingers brushed against the cool metal, images flooded my mind. I saw the prophecy etched on the wall of the treasury, witnessed the winged one bring light into the darkness, and felt the love between a mother and daughter. With a lurch, I was thrown back, collapsing onto the cold stone floor. Disoriented, I fumbled for the amulet at my neck, finding comfort in its familiar weight. Had I just experienced the memories of Alnitak herself? What purpose did she, or the box, or even the mountain have in my destiny? As I rose, something glinted in the corner of my eye. Hidden beneath the box, a loose stone revealed a narrow passage leading deeper into the mountain. I hesitated, unsure if I should press on, but the growing rumblings from the depths urged me forward. The passage opened into a vast chamber, its ceiling lost in the shadows above. Before me lay a pool shimmering with the same ethereal glow as the entrance, reflecting a crystal-clear sky dotted with stars. As I approached, I saw the reflection of the winged goddess, her form shimmering like moonlight on water. A voice, ancient and powerful, echoed across the cavern. "Who dares disturb the slumber of Alnitak?" I stepped forward, my voice echoing in the vast space. "I mean you no harm. I only wish to understand." The reflection of the goddess coalesced, taking on a humanoid form composed of starlight and mist. She regarded me with eyes like pools of liquid gold. "So the prophecy begins to unfold. You seek answers, child of air. Perhaps I can grant them. But at what costs?" I frowned, confused by her cryptic words. What prophecy? What cost? Alnitak took a step closer, and I recoiled as the image flickered, revealing the gears and mechanisms that drove the mountain. She was a construct of magic, a manifestation of the mountain's will. "Your father spoke often of our slumbering evil," she said, her voice echoing with sadness. "He feared the day it would awaken and plunge the world into chaos. But he did not realize it had already begun. For centuries, we have lain dormant, protected by the gears of the mountain, hidden from the eyes of mortals. But now the earth has cracked open, and our enemy stirs." My blood ran cold. All these years, Petra had been hiding something, protecting something, and now it was too late. "Who is your enemy?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. "The devourer of worlds," she replied, her eyes blazing with power. "The bringer of endless night. He slumbers beneath the sands, waiting for the earth to crack and set him free. Your father knew this, and so he sought the key to our protection, the very thing that now threatens to destroy us." As I listened, the prophecy from the entrance rang in my ears. Was the devourer of worlds what lay dormant beneath Petra? And was I meant to stop it? Alnitak continued, "Only the descendants of Hagar, blessed by the stars, can wield the powers of light against the encroaching darkness. You are that descendant, chosen by the constellation of Orion, balanced between the forces of good and evil. The choice is yours, child of air." She extended a hand towards me, palm open, trusting me with the fate of the world. But as I stared into her luminous eyes, I saw fear, desperation, hope. Could I trust her? Was I truly the savior she believed me to be? And if so, what was the devourer of worlds? And how could I stop it? With the fate of the world resting on my shoulders, I realized I had a decision to make. Would I accept my destiny and confront the slumbering evil beneath Petra? Or would I turn away and let darkness consume all?